Hey everybody, we are finally back home from our exhibition up there in Helen, where we did the Alpine Arts and Crafts show. And I know we came to you live last week. It was a crazy weekend, guys. I'm sorry we missed a video last week, but we're going to bring you everything this week.
Yes.
We're going to go back and recap everything. Again, the show, I mean, one of the reasons why we missed the video was we got up there on Friday to set up. We were supposed to get up there Friday morning. And it's a Saturday and Sunday show. It was a 2-day show. This is the first big show we've actually done with our merchandise, with our sling chairs and the baby swings and everything else we're doing. And so it was one, that's a totally new experience altogether for us.
Completely.
Then add in the fact that we were originally thinking we had reservations at the Yona Mountain Campground up there for Saturday and Sunday. And so we was thinking we'd get up there Saturday morning, drop the camper off, go over there and set up in the morning and start the show. Well, then we got notified that they actually wanted anybody bringing in trailers to come set up Friday morning, which actually, thank goodness they did.
Yes, definitely.
But we had to modify our campground reservation, which they was wonderful and accommodated us with that. And so we drove 2 hours basically up to Yona Mountain Campground, dropped the camper off.
In the rain.
Yeah, during all this, what was going on is Tropical Storm Beta had come up through Texas and had made its way over into Georgia. And so the night before, Thursday night, it dumped about 4 inches of rain.
No joke, guys. It rained all night long, and it rained all the way to Helen.
Yeah, and so it was kind of a miserable drive. I mean, it's a pretty drive, don't get me wrong, but it was driving in the rain. She was actually towing the cargo trailer with all our merchandise in it. I was driving the truck with the camper. And then we actually had High Tire Crafts following us behind us too. Crystal was in their truck pulling they just actually bought a new trailer, a double axle trailer carrying all their merchandise. So we kind of had a caravan going there. And so we had to go by the campground, stop off, drop the camper off, and then head straight up into Helen to set up. And I'm going to show you some footage. There was one truck up there that had a 19,000-pound trailer. He does metal artwork. It's that, I don't know if it's CNC or pressed or how he cuts it, but you've seen it. You've seen the metal art that's cut out with the flag shapes. And I mean, oh my gosh, he had
Gorgeous
everything.
work, but it is super heavy.
Super heavy. Well, again, remember, 4 inches of rain. Night before, we're sitting up on top of a hill in Helen.
And we're setting up on grass. We are not on a concrete pad or anything. We were setting up on grass.
It is in a public park in Helen. So
Unicoi Hill Park.
And anyways, right about the time we showed up, they actually stopped us at the gate going in and said, we have a problem. We've got a truck stuck. We've got to figure out some things. So we had to drop back and punt. We had to move some of the tents around. We didn't get to set up in our original spots, but it worked out great. I mean, the people there was great at accommodating and trying to rearrange.
Awesome in a pinch, yeah.
But I'll show you some videos of this big truck getting stuck. I mean, it got really scary at one point because the way he pulled in, well, they had him pull in, he was actually sliding. The trailer was so big it was pulling his truck back down the hill at one point.
And it's a steep hill.
Yeah, and I'm talking about a drop off with a building on the other side. So I mean, it would have been disastrous had that happened. Luckily, the city was there. The city came in with a backhoe, helped pull him out. That was even got a little scary because they actually broke the chain. I mean, a huge logging chain that they had tied up to this guy trying to pull him out, and they broke it 3 times. So that was a very exciting day. We got everything set up. Finally got to get back to the campground, set up the camper. And we had a wonderful weekend. We got to meet, again, some of the nicest vendors, even the show promoters, and they had ambassadors there that helped everybody set up. And like I say, it was total chaos, and nothing because they did anything wrong. In my opinion, it was just because of the rain.
Oh, the weather just really gave us a number, but everybody dealt with it. We all came together and made it a success.
Absolutely. Like I said, the city came in, brought hay in, they brought in machinery. Everybody worked together to get this show pulled off. And for us, at least, it was successful.
Yes.
We had a very good show. We sold lots of products, got to meet a lot of new people. And I actually even got to meet some people that was vacationing in Helen that didn't really have room to buy some merchandise that live on further south that are actually going to come see us at our next show, which is in Brazelton, October 23rd and 24th.
And 25th.
And 25th.
Yep, 23rd, 24th, and 25th of October.
And so, not going to bore you anymore with our talking. We're going to show you some of the vendors. We'll show you how everything was set up. And I got to talk to a few vendors. Some of these vendors are also going to be in Brazelton on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. I know High Tire Crafts is going to be there. I know there was a guy, and forgive me on this video, I forget the name of, but they was doing cornhole boards. I will make sure I put all these vendors' names and all their information that I can get down below. On the video, you'll see their sign, so it'll have their name on there. It just escapes me right here while I'm right here. But they're going to be at Brazelton, a couple of the other ones. So I'll have all the vendor information that I have on the ones I talked to and the one that gave me the cards and everything. I'll always, I always try to put that down in the comments on the bottom. So if you see something you like, get a hold of these people. Again, I love buying from fellow vendors because I know it goes directly to their families. And this has been a really tough year for some of these vendors. Some of these vendors I talked to, this was their first show that they've got to do all year because all the other shows got canceled because of the pandemic. And so a lot of these people are hurting. And so if you can support local, even if these people may not be local to you, they're local people. And so, your money goes directly to them. It's not going to a big corporation that, may be even out of the country even. And so if you can support any of these people, if you see some nice stuff, I'm telling you, these artisans are amazing at the stuff they make.
Oh, it blows my mind how everybody has such a specific talent, but they're so awesome at what they do.
Yeah, so if you can support any of them, please do.
When we were young, we burned like summer suns. Our fears at bay, we made our own way, no stopping us. Sky beyond the blue, we turned the page, our story became a world brand new.
It's an art print, I'll repeat myself then, that I've sealed down using a special process so there's no mats, no glass, no glare, clean it with Windex. I create this molding from scratch. As you can see, I do different sizes and different colors based on whatever I'm framing out that day. Makes it lightweight. Nothing to break if the grandkids or kids are playing ball in the room or whatever. And if you have it hung in the bathroom and water splash on it, wipe it off.
That's very cool. I think it's neat how he's got all the multiple colors on these.
Yes, this is automotive paint, automotive clear coat. They are indoors.
Automotive paints. That's why they're so sharp.
Automotive paint, automotive clear coat, so they're made for indoors or out.
Come on.
I like a tattered blade.
There must be more people.
Yeah, I do too. I love that.
Oh, the paint on all of them you got is, it's so rich.
Oh,
man. It looks
if we have
really
some
good.
Sunlight, these things really pop in the sunlight. And the grind marks we do each of them by hand, so they're all a little different.
Yep.
No two are exactly alike.
It might.
It started out as a hobby, and now we don't have weekends anymore.
Really?
Yeah, this year's been kind of a bust.
Well, yeah. I think this year's been a bust for everybody.
Yeah. We love doing it.
Well, they're cool. They are very cool. That is cool. How heavy are they? Pretty heavy, ain't they?
Can you imagine throwing dice with them?
That is cool. I know. I thought of that earlier when I was walking by here.
It's always a number close, but never a number good looking.
Right, right.
Do you not see a 7? 8? I don't see a 7. Oh yeah. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, well, thank you.
You having a good day?
Yes, trust me, this is my first show in 6 months, so anything, one sale is a good day. Well, everything's been canceled, you know.
Yeah, it's been
Yes,
slow.
it has.
Cancel on us, but we
Yeah.
managed to dig out a few, I guess.
This is my first one in 6 months.
These things are awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean the craftsmanship is just really, it's really cool.
Are you still able to find the mailbox stuff?
Yeah, well, I've been collecting doors for 18 years, so I've got quite a supply. Most of the doors I get now, I'm finding, I'm not going out there searching. I'll do an art show with like a couple 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, somebody will come in my booth, see what I'm doing, and say, hey, I've got some of these. You interested? Or I saw them here, I saw them there.
Cool.
It's like I was telling this lady here, you'll see several in here, tells you exactly where they're from. Those came from people seeing me and having the history behind their doors, knowing, you know, how they got them, where they were from. Like, let's see, Muskogee, Michigan. That one came from southern Vermont. Muskogee, Oklahoma. Excuse me, Muskegon, Michigan. Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've got some from Honolulu, Hawaii. Here's one from Honolulu right here.
Oh yeah,
Triple Army Medical Center, Cross Village, Michigan.
that's cool too. I like that.
That's bloodwood, maple, and the blue for the stars is Buckeye Burl. And on the back of it, it's got the whole preamble to the Constitution. Figured I was making a flag, I might as well
Wow.
kind of kick it up a notch. Cutboard, I've seen a lot of people walking around your cutboards.
I'm one of them. There's two of us here. So.
Oh, is there?
A bubble plug, yeah.
I'll get you signed if you don't mind. We do. We're a vendor up here. We talked to you earlier, but we also have a YouTube channel. So I always try to put all the markets and everything on the vendors on the YouTube channel. So if y'all don't mind, I will put your sign and your flags and stuff on there. Are y'all going to be at Braselton in October?
Yep.
We'll be there too. So I'll make sure I mention that too, that y'all will be there. Try to send some people y'all's way.
Please do.
Our family motto for 20 years has been DSTM, do something that matters. So we combined a hobby with our family motto and providing meals now.
That is very cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. And to grow. So yeah, as of today, 139,450 meals in 3.5 years.
That's cool. That's cool.
You seen all the pics of Booty? We said all that picture needed right there was a moon pie.
Moon pie. No joke.
It's a good color combos.
Yes, it is. I love that color combo.
When we were young, we burned like summer suns. Our fears at bay, we made our own way, no stopping us. We never knew the sky beyond the blue. We turned the page, our story became a world brand new. You and I, we have found what we've been missing. You and I, it feels like we're finally living. We are wide awake, it's all so clear. The dreams we held are standing here. You and I. side. We'll touch the stars, we'll follow our hearts into the light. Walk with me, and we'll be all we need. Your hand in mine, our song undefined, our world alive. You and I, we found what we've been missing. You and I, it feels like we're finally living. We are wide awake, it's all so clear. The dreams we held are standing here. You and I, we found what we've been missing. We have found what we've been missing. You and I. It feels like we're
Come out and see us at our next show in Brazelton, end of October.
And we'll update all that on our website as well, so you guys can check our website and see where we're going to be and what hours.
Yep. So, as always, guys, please hit that subscribe button, because when we went live last week, some of you may have missed it because you weren't subscribed. Shame on you. No, not actually. It was our fault because of everything being crazy. But
Yes.
anyways, but please do subscribe. So that way, if we do something spontaneous like that, you know what's going on, and you get to see it, right off the bat instead of having to watch it later. So.
Definitely. Yep.
And next week, guys, we'll bring you the campground review of Yona
Mountain Campground.
Mountain Campground. Pretty neat little campground. We'll let you know all the ins and outs there.
And the people there are super, super nice. They're
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times we had to call them and rearrange stuff because
Yes.
of everything going on at this event.
And
But
they accommodated us with every crazy request we had.
yeah. So, and we actually did a drive-through, so we'll show you all the campsites we can there, and so that way, if you're ever up in the area and you want to camp near Helen, we'll have you a place to go.
For sure.
See you guys next week.
See ya.
So